Welcome folks to Final Fantasy World Division. Today we're going to talk about Whisper because I'm still working on Resonance for Livial, Mia and Phoebe, which are the new upcoming review units, and it's going to take a while because I only have 22 Resonance keys and I don't want to waste them on stupid ass characters, so I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way by auto-repeating combat. So Whisper. I mean, Whisper is a free-to-play unit you can gather in the Guild Medal shop. It's there for everybody to grab, and there may be a reason for that. She's a knight class. Now, when the game came out, it was all fine and dandy. You didn't get seriously one-shotted like you do now, and PvE. Yeah, it was not this glob of AoEs flying around. I mean, yeah, sure, you had Gauga with shurikens, ninja, like 8 ninjas coming at you. But Knight is an old class. It gets outshined. It's basically outshined by almost new classes, new bruiser classes. The main point of a Knight is not to deal damage but to debuff the enemy, because this is coherent with Final Fantasy Tactics. In Final Fantasy Tactics, the Knight was the frontline guy who just destroyed armor, destroy shields, destroy boots, destroy armor, all those things. So the Knight does that. Now she is paired with the Samurai sub-job, which is decent, has some good things going on for it as a sub-job. And then you got the Spellblade. Why? I'm stumped. You might as well give me Paladin. That would have been more interesting. Now Spellblade doesn't make any sense because she doesn't have magic. Why? If you click here on stat details, you see job level bonus, and you see like the Spellblade only gives you 4% to your attack rating. So yeah, I mean, sure not. And it gives you magic, so I'm not sure that's a good idea. But anyway, so she's got average agility. Do I have favorite? Yeah, so we need to, sorry guys, I need to remove this. I need to remove all this. When I do these reviews, I need to remove these items because they kind of mess with the stats. So let's remove that. Remove, sure. So she has 61 agility, which is average at best. She can reach a good number though. She's an ultra rare unit, so it's okay. But 61 is nothing to write home about. HP is less than Mont, so she's not really there to tank. She has, however, good resistances, 30% in all damage types. And if you got the right vision cards, you can get to nullify slashing damage, which of course is gonna work only when you're fighting PvP teams with no piercing resistance. PV usually, I don't know. Let's go for abilities. Now she's got Divine Shelter, which gets the upgrade from the EX job, which not only raises own max HP but bestows the status effect Regen, Protect and Shell, which again contributes to her being a frontliner. So she goes in, she charges, she gets Protect, Shell and Regen, she gets hit, she regens. That's the concept behind this skill. She got Power Break, Magic Break, Speed Break. These are all small damaging abilities, and also medium for disable as you move out from here. Reduce target AP, which I don't remember if it's all of them or a portion of those AP. You get TP break, which is useless. Quadra break, which is an upgrade from the EX job, because this will be the Trinity break. This damage medium to targets within range and lowers attack, magic and agility for 3 turns. The upgrade lowers CT small, so lowering agility will slow down the recovery of the CT. This lowers the CT, so what you've accumulated up until now, it goes down, so you have to recover that CT you've lost. So this could be the main ability she uses when she engages the enemy to slow them down. Then we go into the sub-job abilities for the knight, which is basically the samurai. I'm not even gonna consider the spellblade because I mean the spellblade does these things that scale on magic, so it's not gonna be very efficient when it comes to damage. Actually, it's not. So I wouldn't be using this. I only use this for the taunting spell. It's the taunting spell and resist magic maybe. If you're fighting a mixed bag of opponents, you can grab aggro with this one. It doesn't cost much. But other than that, I wouldn't know why you would want her to tank, because she doesn't have Sentinel, so you have to rely on vision cards and espers, so I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird character. So we have the Samurai. Samurai has some nice abilities. You have Oborozuki, which basically requires you to be in the midst of the combat to deal medium damage and a chance of inflicting slow for 3 turns, which is situational at best if it lands and if the enemy is not immune. You have Devotion, raises attack and critical hit rate for 3 turns. This character is not gonna deal massive amounts of damage, so your mileage may vary. So this is illusion, evasion rate. It's interesting if you want to provide support to, say, Shadowlings, for instance, and Ranel, but they also have this something that boosts their evasion. You might use that. Now this is Hien. Hien is a very good move. It's small damage, but it costs only 12 AP, and has 80 uses, so it's great. Night Veil is also good because it inflicts blind and deals more damage to around yourself, so it's good to consider. So all in all, we've seen that we need to run with the Samurai subjob for maximum usefulness. The enhancement, like I said, Trinity Break enhancement, Divine Healing enhancement, we already talked about those. Protection Break, lower defense and Spirit for 3 turns, then deals damage medium. It costs 26 APs, has good range, but it's only one target, so you should use this on the tank, or if you're playing on PvP, hope that she lands it on the tank, and the tank has aggro, so that reduces their defenses. But overall, I would have loved if this was decreases the target, say slashing resistance, something like that. But whatever. We got max HP up and damage limit up here. Not even gonna bother with those. Damage limit up is useless because she will never reach the damage limit, honestly. And max HP up is gonna give you 200 HP, so it's meh. Alright, do I have to enhance anything here, or do I have everything to the max? I mean, she has an ultimate if you are so hell-bent on that. I wouldn't bother too much. Now, ability set, we have Blade Soul, which increases attack, evasion rate and lowers defense. And she has HP up 1. Now, you can use Providence of Light to get raised magic attack resistance and light resistance. Again, this is situational with fighting magical enemies. And Divine Protection, raise debuff resistance. So, out of those things, I prefer those two. Why do I have Magic Guard on? Probably I did something. Sword Guard blocks chance of reduce physical damage. Is this physical? It doesn't say though. Chance of taking reduced damage. I'm gonna block a fireball with my sword. Alright. White Wave, what is that? Deals damage large to targets within area around self and lowers bravery. Yeah, this is one of the only, this is basically the only ability that deals large damage. So you can already see that it costs 49 AP. It's not bad. But for 49 AP doing large damage on a character with low attack, I don't know. So, let's go to the far plane and see what we can do with Whisper. I'm gonna attempt the, I don't know, the equipment training quest here. Sure, I guess. Alright, let's go to party. We should have a dark team with Whisper on. Now, I think I modified this team to suit Shadowlings and Ranel. Yeah, Ranel has this card, so we might actually want to switch this up. Why? Because this gives dark attack up, slashing attack up, and max HP up, which is good. Now if you don't have this card, I do recommend getting something that beefs her up. Now this agility down 3% is not that great, but this is a light card unit, so you shouldn't use that. Let's see if we can find something that actually is useful for her. Okay, this pierce attack resistance, dark unit attack up, beast killer up, agility up. This is not bad. I mean, we can use this one. This looks interesting because it synergizes very well with her abilities, slash attack resistance and missile attack resistance. This is not bad. Critical damage up and light unit air attack resistance up. We can give her this one, and as a sub job, yeah, the Chocobo seems like a good choice because it raises our defense and agility. So again, she's not there to deal damage, she is just there to do stuff. Now as always, I don't have level 99 espers because I'm not paying money for shit, so my resources are what they are. So let's go ahead and try this one out. Okay, now we need to do some changes though. Okay, you need a different Thrustmaster because she needs the bells, because she is the... Yeah, you get this one. Have fun, Ronel. I'm gonna give you the bells. Alright. She has now 91 agility, not bad. Now, for sword, obviously we need the Spine Blade because it's the best sword for melee characters. For physical swordmen, sorry. Armor, you can give the Knight Armor to her, that's decent. Or you can double down on defense. So if you can equip this one, you go to 29, you lose some on the spirit side. So you're gonna take more damage magically, but you have more physical defense. That is truly up to you. I wouldn't bother too much with that, because those things get bypassed really quickly. And for the Esper Behemoth, because it's dark slashing Esper with stuff. So let's go and see what we can do. Obviously you can go with Odin. Odin is a very neutral elemental Esper for slash attackers. So you can give Odin to her, it's perfectly fine. If you have it and you want to assign it to her, that's good. Alright, maybe I should raise the volume as always. Okay, so Shadowlings, you do your things. I'm sure you will be okay. Yeah, start doing stern things. I don't know, Dragon Standard, sure, whatever. Ronel is gonna do something like the turn subterfuge. I don't know what it... I forgot what they do. Alright, so you, first things first. I feel like I should showcase these abilities. So Revitalize could be a little bit of a... Yeah, let's go with Divine Shelter first. We are here to showcase, not to win. Okay, little Leela, she can lob some... Let's say I want to lob some shell on you. Alright, so these guys are magical. Let's move forward once, and then I'm gonna use like devotion. Alright. Alright, so she needs to go here and take out the mage. Can you take that? No, you cannot. So go with illusion. It's fine. You go here. Oh, Stir, don't do that, please. Use Dragonkin. I'm not gonna use a Tsar Spirit because it's gonna kill Stern. Stern being Stern, I mean. Okay, this is interesting. I could cast target share. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now I need to cast a shell on you. Wow, good job, bro. Well, we're missing quite a lot. I mean, they're missing quite a lot. I'm not missing anything. So as you can see, damage is minimal. Like Paralyzing Blade didn't do anything to us. Shadow is coming from the back, taking the kill on the white mage, very important. Stern doing Stern things. I mean, why do you kill yourself every time, Stern? Why can't you just be the dude that does dude yeah, he's gonna kill himself. Initiate tyranny, please.
It's not over yet.
It's not over yet. Okay, let's begin by sending her over here and do a Quadra Break. Quadra Break does 4.7k damage. Like I said, she's not there to do damage, like, at all. Obviously, I cannot do much else here. We don't have... Maybe Power Break. Power Break could be good here. She does attack down, and she's there to debuff, primarily. And then Ranel comes in for the kill. Perfect. And as you can see, she's there to take damage. Get in, do the debuff, and then someone else comes in and zoop for the kill. She's got that. That's okay. I've got Little Lila. Don't do anything, Little Lila. Okay, this Drain Force is based on HPs and cannot be reduced by much. So don't feel too bad about it. Alright, Shadow Leagues come top and help Stern do his Stern things. Now we've got the 3 skeletons. Ranel should probably start working on this guy. Alright, this guy's dead. Good. Now you, what I want you to do is go right here and do some protection break. Again, 500, 600 damage, not a problem. She is very tanky. Alright, why do you persist on attacking me? Bro. Like, okay, maybe I need some Kurada on you. So alright, so let's go here and yeah, let's go and just use this normal attack. I just need to get some APs. Okay, let's go for Devotion.
Now the real fight begins. Here I go!
Alright, we are gonna deal with the Lich King here. Cool. She's gonna go here and deal with this enemy. Now we're gonna go in the middle, among them. Oh, we have nothing. Okay, so let me revitalize. Please don't move away from the... Yes, no, that's the wrong move, dear skeleton.
Too slow.
Ah, why?
Too slow. I'm ready to go now.
Wow, good job, Little Lila. Good job. Alright, can we do something here? We can do jump, that's okay. Alright, Shadowlings, just Darkades. No, just Darkades this one.
I got you.
Thank you. He's a gunner, blind him. Alright, let's keep going for the Esper here. Again, what we can do here is protection break. That lowers defense or spirit, or we can go for a Quadra Break. That gives reduction to all those things. CT down, so the skeleton will not act. So that allows me to go in, do some Chicken Blade. Wabam. Alright, she goes there. Why do you want to Shuriken? Yeah, sure, Shuriken this one then. And then we have to move over here. Now, of course she's gonna... Oh, I forgot to purify. Oh my goodness, I forgot to purify. Well, that's why we can't have good things in life. But hopefully you see the capabilities of this character, so it is what it is. Poof, she's dead. But I think we can... Okay, if I purify, does that work? Let's
I'm
see.
ready to go now.
Nope, it doesn't work. So goodbye, little Lila. I mean, she doesn't do
I
much
got
damage
you.
as you can see. So, but she's there to debuff the enemy. As you can see, we have taken down the skeleton
Hold on.
before he could do anything because she removed his CT by using the protection break. So you could use that to prevent enemies from acting. Manipulating time is one of the most important abilities in the game, being able to manipulate the CT of enemies or your own troops. Obviously she doesn't take much damage because she's a frontliner, so she does her job very well. However, if you're looking for a unit for good PvE value, she is fantastic. She's a free-to-play unit, you can acquire her in the guild shop. It's over here. If you go to the mug shop, scroll down to your guild medals, you can get her for free here along with Luarta and Ziza. So I always recommend going for this one first, so you can get also the Rainbow Sphere. You can only do this once per month, but it's free. You don't have many things to get. Obviously you need to prioritize Ziza in before going for anyone else here. But once you're done with the level 99 Ziza, just go for Whisper or Luarta or the Vision cards, but it's free and doesn't cost you anything. Just organically build these units. So, opinions about this unit. Is she good in the current meta? I would say I am not impressed, but I'm also not underwhelmed. Like, she's got really good resistances, and she can really stand in the fight, at least for PvE. For PvP it's kind of hit or miss, because you might have those teams with high slash resistance penetration, so she's kinda meh. But if you get her up to 100, she can really be taking just 1 damage. Resistance wise, she's good. She's really tanky. She does what she's supposed to do, which is debuffing. Now the question is, in the current meta, where most unit will one-shot AoE, is debuffing really something that you want? I can see this being useful on big bosses, maybe raids. Lowering the CT, maybe this in conjunction with steal time is gonna keep the enemy not acting, allowing you to prolong the chain, but this also costs a turn. So a turn you can use in a raid to deal like 12k damage compared to like, I don't know, 5-6k damage and get the chain going. I don't know if it's worth it. Maybe it's worth it. I can't personally say. I'm just on the fence. So I leveled her up to 120 because she's a free-to-play unit and I love the resistances she has. But if I had to tell you, hey dude, get this unit to 120, I mean, get the Mind Sphere, sure, but get this unit to 120. Is it worth the resources in the current times? I'm gonna say yikes. That's what I'm gonna say. Maybe not. Maybe she's not worth the resources. Is she a good unit? Yes, for what she's supposed to do. So don't get me wrong, she does what she is supposed to do. The issue here is I'm always pondering whether the 6 blossoms plus the job points plus the awakening prism plus the something something statue plus everything else is worth getting to 120. And to me, I found very few occasions where I said, man, I'm glad I have Whisper in my team. And more often than not, I was, damn, this unit is because in old content, and you can use her for Beast Den to awaken espers, especially on Diabolos and all these dark espers. She is very strong because she can take damage. She can also delete the APs of enemies, so she manipulates time, so she's good. But on newer content, I say you're probably... Okay, here's the thing. Newer content has beefier enemies. They're always resistant to most damage types except the one that it's on the banner. And there are many. Okay, they're all globbed up, and most new units, if you have them obviously, most new units have big AoEs that are basically instant cast. Big AoEs that will one-shot everything, because that's the way gacha works, right? Why would anybody spend hundreds of dollars on a unit that is weaker than a free-to-play unit? So obviously the precedence goes to newer units. So again, is she a good unit? Absolutely fantastic for what she does. She is really strong. Time manipulation is key. But is it worth the resources? No, because you can invest in anything else really that is more relevant in the meta today. Okay, if we send her into PvP, unless you've got the right vision cards, which means you anyway spend thousands of dollars on virtual waifus, good for you, I guess, and you have the vision cards, okay, she might work against slashing teams, which means you need to snipe those teams in PvP. But for PvE, really, Black Rose Elena, Ruined Stern, they're very strong. You can go with other... Lemur is a fantastic support unit. She can quicken and do stuff. You got Shadow Links. And well, you haven't got... Well, you have other units I don't have, but you get what I'm trying to say, right? There are better units out there you can level up. And besides, Blossom are very rare, so you might as well use them where you need them. Anyway, I hope that didn't hurt you. I like Esper. I like the three girls from the Sanctum, because they are very overly sexualized. Look at the ties and that, and I appreciate that. I appreciate them for what they are. Okay, I appreciate the how to call it, fan service, something like that. I appreciate them. They're just not worth the resources as it stands. So hopefully you will something. And that's everything. Thank you for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.